Hello, gamers. Hello, happy Saturday, happy chill Saturday. I have been running around all day doing deliveries, so it's not chill for me, but I hope it's been chill for you. Let me go over to game screen. I think I told OBS to not capture the game. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Hold on. Neocab. Alright, cool. Also, if you heard me playing the game at the very beginning of stream, no you didn't. No you didn't. What are you talking about? We've been here the whole time. Um it started at the very beginning of this scene with this character. So I had to go through what I think I remember the choices being to get to this point, which is where I'm pretty sure we stopped. So yeah, I hope you have all been well so far for this Saturday. One of these days, this has nothing to do with anything, but one of these days, I think that I'm going to do a co-working stream, like a study co-working stream, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But for now, we are playing some more Neocab. Last time, boy, oh joy. It was so cool when my rating tanked at the very end. I don't know. I don't know. I stand by it where it's like for Gideon and their specific situation, I think that those were the right choices. That's not something that I would tell everyone. That's not something I would probably tell most people, but I think for Gideon, given the circumstances surrounding it, I think that was fine. I think that was good. The game didn't like it though, so I have to adjust to like this game. I have to maintain like a 4-star rating or higher, I think. And that's gonna be that's like following persona rules of just like, yep, whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say. Like, so I just have to try and gauge people out, and I think follow them from there. Otherwise I get a game over, I think. I think is how this game works. So anyway, enough yapping away. Let's get back into the game. I don't remember the voices, so bear with me here. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not. Florid. I got us out of there in the nick of time, just as the squad cars rolled up and the bike punks scrambled into the night. Did I? Oh, okay. It's like sometimes the scene will continue and I'm like clicking and I'm like, okay, I said move forward. So sometimes I get confused. It's like, oh no, did the game stop? What's your name? I'm Azul. Ow, why does adrenaline ever have to wear off? That shit hurts, dude. I'm Lena. Where are we going? Take me. Shit. I need to get to work. I work at this club in Luce Rouge. It's not too far. Shit. Ow. Are you okay? Can you at least tell me what happened back there? I mean, you're definitely not okay, but I would hope to explore this a little bit further, like the headaches that you're seemingly having. Are you okay? I'm bleeding. Oh. Okay, never mind. I was wrong about what that is. Neo Courier. Yes, indeed. Hello, Chu. I hope you have been well this Saturday or Sunday or Friday, I guess, depending on your time zone. No, I don't think it's Friday anymore. Saturday or Sunday, so. Oh no, can I help? Can you give me stitches and antibiotics? No, is that bad? No, forget it. I'm just rattled. Huh? Bleeding? So this person just got out of a car accident, seemingly. And just, and was like, you know what, Florid, get out of here. We just gotta go. So, thanks for asking. And don't worry, I won't mess up your car. That was thoughtful. Neocab is supposed to cover cleaning costs for things like that. But once they do, they always There's always a mysterious operation surcharge that'll pop up in your paycheck a few days later. I got hit by a Capra. I was on my bike. Neo ambulance. True. Okay, so you were on the bike. You weren't. Well, most of the cars here in this future are self-driving. So it came out of nowhere, sideswiped me, and then it just kept driving. Right over my fucking bike. Oh god, what's their ad? Driver list for the people? Did you get their plate number? Can I say this? Or I want to say it. What's their ad? Driver list for the people? Except when they can't see us. Yeah, big fucking surprise. Another Capra hits another person like us. Fuck Capra. And all those people just showed up? No, I called a Radix swarm. What's a Radix swarm? Okay, so if I don't say the green thing, which aligns with my stuff, I think I lose out on that. Either that or I lose out on them either way. Like, you know, either the neutral ones or the, whatever is aligned with my current emotion. So, okay. What's a Radix swarm? What's a Radix swarm? You know who Radix is, right? No clue. We're activists. We stand up against corporate entities like Capra. It's gonna be a long playthrough of me just saying Capra, Carpa. Just going back and forth between the pronunciations. Radix is all about direct action to change the city for the people. Getting rid of cars, that's just the seed. What grows from that are safer streets, public transit that works, a big chunk bitten out of the luxury market. Most people just see us as punks on bikes, but most people are blind. Sounds like important work. Can I join? So then what's a swarm? I don't know. Does the main character want to join? It sounds like she would. So, can I join? You're asking me that from behind the wheel, so... Fuck no. Yeah, it's about building our own community. If you're a member of Radix and you're in trouble, like you get hit by a fucking Capra, you send up a flare on the app to call a Radix swarm. It alerts other members, shows them where you are, tells them you need help. So what was that help? Doesn't seem like it did much for you if you're here with me. It got crazy. I don't know. I didn't expect that. Is it your first time calling a swarm? Yeah. Oh, okay. I assumed you were more higher up, like a leader of sorts, but I guess not. You're just one of the members. But it's like, I don't know. It's not supposed to be like that. What's it supposed to be like? I don't know. I just thought they'd save me, but it was like they showed up to fuck up the Capra car. Nobody tried to get my bike or whatever. One dude helped me up, but the second I said I was okay, I didn't matter anymore. Ah, I see. So then what's the point, really, of the app? But I'm sorry. Neocab to the rescue. I'm sorry, that really sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. But I'll get you where you need to go. That makes it even worse. Why? Oh, you're wearing one too, actually, I think. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Everything in this future is super duper shiny, so I don't know what is what anymore. The car is blue, obviously, but your hair is blue too. And then you have all these other stuff, so like, I don't know. I thought this might be one here. But if that were the case, then it wouldn't be yellow right now. You said that makes it even worse, so it would be kind of like blue. Here. Why do you say that? You realize you got into my car, right? Why do you say that? It's because it's still a fucking car. You're still putting people at risk every day. Plus, I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of a bunch of Radix folks. Death machine, come on, you were injured. Getting out of there was the right idea. I don't know why, but it has like big Persona 3 vibes. If you've ever like the villain of that game will like talk to you, specifically in Reload. He was like, he'll talk to you and he'd be like, "Do you know that cars are evil?" And it's just like, bro, what are you talking about? They're all wearing car paint. True. Let me see. I guess let's follow this. Getting out of there was the right idea. Do you think they saw me get in? Oh, definitely. I don't think so. Nah. They seemed pretty focused on the car. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I could feel them relax just a little. What a fucking night. My leg's killing me. My bike's gone. Hold on. So my dog, this is also why I was late to stream, but my dog is currently wearing the cone of shame because she has she has an inflamed paw that she can't leave alone. So she's wearing a cone right now, but then she can't scratch behind her ears, and I think she really needs to scratch. So give me 1 second. All right, I think that's okay enough. They're probably gonna ask me to leave Radix. Would that be a bad thing? I doubt that. They need people like you. Would that be a bad thing? Yes, it would be a bad thing. Surely I'm not getting rated for this. Like, I'm pretty sure you were just like, LMAO run. I probably am. Actually, I should probably watch my responses a little bit more. Okay. I just mean they didn't help you. Never mind, forget it. I just mean they didn't help you. I don't know why. This is making me motion sick. Oh boy. I also get motion sick in cars, even when I'm driving. So, oh joy. Oh goody. They don't sound like they take care of their own. Whatever. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm tanking. Look, where I'm going, I don't want them to see me get out of your car. So can you just drop me like corner of Guadalupe and Sanders? I'll walk the rest of the way there. On that leg? It's just a scrape. I'm fine. Your call. Your call. Well, yeah. They lean to look out the window. Okay, here's good. Maybe just pull into the alley. The whole block looked pretty deserted. But I still slipped into the shadows. Whatever would put their mind at ease. You don't, like, record this, right? That's the NeoCab deal. I don't, but Gideon does. Gideon sure does. Right, no camera. You okay? You okay? I think she's okay. She might possibly be okay. This is gonna be the whole stream. Right. No camera, nothing on the app. You were never here, Azul. Okay. Well, how much do I owe you? No charge. No charge. For real? You were in a tough situation. I would have wanted to get out of there too. Don't worry about the money. Just be safe. That also means that you can't rate me on the app. So, yippee. Damn. Thank you. Listen, you didn't have to help out like that. I appreciate it. But like, what you saw. No worries, I'll keep it quiet. Thanks. Shit, wait, I didn't get your name. Lena. Cool. Thanks, Lena. I'm Azul. I said that right. You did, and you're welcome. Have a good night. Azul stepped out of the car, stumbling a bit, like they couldn't put too much weight on their knee. Without so much as a look back, though, they shook it off and limped into the alley. It was well after midnight, and I had met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. Green. Okay, my emotional state is good. Everything else is kind of meh. But we'll see. Aw, itchy dog. Yeah, unfortunately, itchy dog. Also, sounds like the rebels care more about rebelling than the people. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. And it sucks. It sucks because Azul really cares about both rebelling and the people, which is kind of the best of both worlds. But I guess not everyone is like that, so. Most nights I'd call it quits about now, or maybe just push on for the last ride, if I had it in me. But until I heard from Savy, Savy, I had nowhere to go. When was she going to text me back? Alright, 3.2 driver rating. Thank you, Gideon. Thanks, Gideon. Really appreciate it. Daily goals, 2 out of 3 rides. I mean, we didn't meet our daily quota yet. We're nowhere near our daily quota, actually. Where am I going? Just there? Oh, wait a minute. So here's where I am right now. I don't need any more charge, so that's good. Interesting. So these are different people from who I saw before. There were like 2 other people over here, but I chose Gideon. So now there are 3 different people over here. That's kind of cool. If that's the case, that means that I can't meet everyone on my first playthrough. If I'm understanding that correctly. Anyway, whomst. 5 stars needed. You need 5 stars to talk to Luke. You need 5 stars. Cool. So I can't talk to you. 3 stars. Okay. Nourish me, all ye in pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. The Book of Metatwopian. Alright. And Klaus. Student of the world, any opinion expressed on this feed are mine and mine alone. So I am kind of interested in driving Klaus just because it seems like I might be wrong about this, but it seems like maybe you're a bit more rich and preppy. You're going to Liberty Heights, and I think that's the rich and preppy area. I'm not entirely sure though. Or I can drive you to just off the grid. That's also a possibility. But let's go with Aganon. All right. The pack's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. Oh, okay. This is not the getup I was expecting. Okay. The pack's yes, he looked like a bad day come to life, like a goth phase Savy and I went through. Was that a tattoo on his scalp? He was headed to the 5 Street, subway station. Could that be right? I didn't know people still took the subway. Isn't it dangerous down in those tunnels? Hey, why don't I take you directly to wherever you're going? No. I didn't know people still took the subway. Aganon only sighed. I pulled into traffic and left him to his mood. I had my own things to stew about. I should have been with Savy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Ojos. A nice spicy margarita, made by a robot probably. Instead, she'd left me to drive the graveyard shift with a sad, silent Pax. It was just bad timing. She seemed so anxious about her work. It felt like Savy was blowing me off for the 1,000th time. I mean, both of these can be true. Well, can they? You can acknowledge that Savy has done this before in the past, but also be like, hey, you know, it seemed like today was really important for whatever it was. It was just bad timing. She seemed so anxious about her work thing. I could totally relate, even if my boss was an algorithm. I'd laughed this one off with her when we were unpacking boxes tomorrow. Aganon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. I don't have a voice for you. I just don't have a voice for you. Lena, right? That's me. Lena, what makes you happy? Excuse me? I saw you smiling to yourself just now, pursuing that feeling. You look like a happy person. I mean, isn't it everyone's? No, decidedly not. Are you convinced that you're happy? Tell me this. Is it working? Are you happy? Am I being indoctrinated into a cult right now? Happiness comes and goes for me. I'm fine. I feel fine. I was until you asked me that question. Rate customer 1 out of 5. Asked what makes me happy. It's just like the weirdest conversation is like 1 out of 5 got indoctrinated into a cult. Would not recommend. I also see some drop frames there, but what do I want to say? I'm fine. I feel fine. Yes, repeating that helps. Helps what? When you're trying to convince yourself. Oh, now my emotions are all over the place. I've resigned myself to the underlying truth. Let me guess. Life is pain. Pain is life. It's the only constant I find. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, let's hear it. What's the story? Mind if I ask what's got you down? We don't have to talk about it. Let's hear it. He gazed out the window. It would take too long. Besides, it's the feeling that matters. I've heard a lot of sad stories inside this car, and told a few of them myself, too. Something told me this one was going to be a little new. Well, this too shall pass. Whatever it is, it's not the end of the world, right? Being in a bad mood together feels kinda good, doesn't it? This one? Maybe? Hello, Uber? Yeah, can you take me downtown? Possibly. Possibly. Only if you give me a 5-star rating. Because I need it. I need it, otherwise I'm fired. Hello, Black Blue. I hope you have been well. Currently trying to avoid what is seemingly a bad end if I just don't get another 5-star rating. So, yippee, yay. being in a bad mood together feels kinda good, doesn't it? It does. He was quiet, but I could almost feel him forming something to say. It was intense. You seem... He wrung his long fingers in his lap. May I tell you about something very important to me? I think so? I'd rather you didn't. Sure, what is it? Imagine demanding a good rating before you give service. Listen, all right? I have bills to pay. just imagine the Uber driver just being like, all right, but you have to pinky promise. You have to give a 5-star rating, okay? Got the fired ending. I know. It kind of reminds me of the Valhalla bad end, where it's like if you don't pay your rent on time, you will just end up on the street, I think. So, sure, what is it? I think you move in with one of your friends in that bad end, I think. Agonon's voice dropped deeper, like he was speaking from inside a cave. You carry me now on my nightly quest to seek the pain worm. The what? It is called the Metawopian, the dark leviathan that rolls beneath Los Ojos, feasting. You mean the subway? We nourish it, you see. You and I and millions like us. And soon... Hello? Automod, hold on, let me allow it. Sorry, Chew. Sorry about that. Automod held that for sex words. Please rate your delivery 5 out of 5, or I won't give you your package. Amazing. If package is gonna be a block term, then oh boy, this is gonna be quite the interesting streaming career. It's just, oh boy. Did Automod take package as a euphemism? I assume that it did. Anyway, I'm not sure I understand. Do you really believe that? ... I'm not sure I understand. Very soon, Metawopian will emerge, bellowing its cry of infinite despondence, and it will consume all of our pain. All of it gone. Forever. Well, that's just great. Well, that's just terrifying. That's cool. Well, none of my answers are actually being said. Also, the city will be destroyed. Oh. Oh, you know what? Sounds good to me. Yep, sounds good to me. And it really did. All this worry about Savy, about myself, about everyone who climbed into my back seat. This Pax was telling me it could all be good for something. That actually sounded great. Am I gonna get the cult ending instead? Uh-oh. Yes, I sensed you would understand Metawopian's importance. Let the pain worm rise. Meta whoop whoop. Agonon rolled down his window and screamed into the night. Rise! Rise, Metawopian! Would it be bad if he saw that he was making me happy? I tried to think of something sad. Beeper, my first goldfish. What? That time I broke my abuela's favorite mug. My first goldfish. He was so cute, though. But I'm still somehow finding happiness and joy from this. I had to hand it to Agonon. This was harder than it seemed. He pulled himself back into the car. He was out of breath, but his eyes were sparkling. What happened to Beeper? I know. We didn't elaborate on it. It was just like, oh, well, I guess he's gone now. But we don't talk about it. I tried to hide my smile. I had to laugh. I tried to hide my smile. You have a knack for this. How does it feel? How does Medopian feel about feel grids? Useful for novices, but ultimately redundant. Existence is suffering. Do we need a device to tell us that the sky is blue also? For some people. For some people. It was so dark I almost missed the subway station. Oh, okay, auto scroll. Thank you for the ride. And this will be 5 stars, right? Do remember to take pleasure in your nourishment of the pain worm. I legit think this person is talking about the subway, that maybe it's so far into the future that nobody, like the main character said, nobody uses subways anymore. So maybe this person just doesn't know what a subway is, and it's just like, hail the almighty pain worm. You too feel better. You too feel worse. Hey, at least we're all feeling something, right? Feel worse. I can't believe you'd say that. You understand. Your understanding feeds my quest tonight. I'll make an offering to Medopian in your honor. Expect to reap his spoils soon. The pain worm always rewards devotion. Wait, did that mean something good or bad was about to happen? At least I'd made him satisfied. All right, Lena. In his dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. I wondered what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he'd just hop a train to the suburbs. It had felt good to laugh. I can fool myself sometimes. My brain was telling me things are falling apart, but my body was telling me the world is a weird-ass place. But did he rate us 5 out of 5 though? And what did I have to lose? I believed my body. I was still worried about Savy, and more worried about my rating, of course. But there was something inside the worry that was kind of shiny if I looked at it right. Maybe Los Ojos was like that. Maybe sometimes you just gotta scream at the pain worm. Of course, whatever that means. All right, drum roll. I think it's 5 out of 5 stars. I think we're safe. Yeah! Rise. Indeed, rise. Thank you. Thank you. A rating increased, and now I'm not in danger. Cool. I made some money, and I'm in some part that I've never been to before, I think. New message from Savy. Finally. Hello. So sorry. Lena, fast as you can. Unknown. Address undetectable. I don't understand. Where are you? You're scaring me. Where are you? You're scaring me. Your message could not be delivered. Uh-oh. Surely you're not gonna die, right? I'm flooring it. Be there ASAP. I'll be there. I'll be there. We should join that cult now. Yeah, I'm more interested in what that cult is about. I want to see what's going on over there. An LOPD speed trap nearly nabbed me on my way over. Too close. But I still wasn't fast enough. This was definitely it. The location of Savy's SOS pin. It was just an empty lot between some abandoned storefronts. I could only see as far as my headlights, but there was no trace of her. No text since "so sorry" either. Well, that's not disturbing. I tried texting one more time. I called out her name. Call out her name. There was no answer. Had I just missed her? If I'd driven here faster, would she be getting into my car right now, laughing off her crazy night? It was so dark I could barely see the broken bottles all over the ground. This wasn't a good place for anyone to wait around at night, especially alone, especially someone like Savy. Then I saw it. Face down on the curb, her phone. Uh-oh. I grabbed it and a chill ran up my arms. It was shattered right in the center of the holoscreen, totally dark and cold. It looked like it had been stepped on. Dang, remember when I said that Savy was the final boss of the game? Oops. Oopsie daisy. I retract my statement. I would like to formally apologize. There was a sticker on the back, a punk-looking symbol of a wasp inside a bicycle gear. I sketched it in my journaling app and stashed her phone in my glove box. That explains the radio silence. What had happened here? Is that the group that Azul is a part of, maybe? Maybe she'd smashed it herself. Someone must have grabbed it from her. Someone who didn't want her texting me. Blah blah blah. Who would do that? If you know her at all, you know Savy is not someone you should mess with. My field grid went hard red. That seemed about right. I wondered if Savy's field grid looked like right now. What was she feeling? What was she thinking? All I could imagine was not comforting. I tried to push back my thoughts and focus on what I could do right now. I remembered what Azul told me about erratics. No cops. My body felt crazy, like I was buzzing with nerves, but at the same time could barely keep a thought in my head. I had nowhere to go, and no one to help talk things out. All I could do was try to get some sleep. My only option was Crasher to find a cheap motel or a spare room somewhere. Anywhere but a capsule, if I could afford it. Interesting. Interesting. I closed out my neocab shift. At least I'd hit my quota before my world turned upside down. So Savy has the keys to the place, so I have to go find somewhere else to be for the night. Okay. You completed Liam, who gave a 5-star, Gideon, who gave a 2-star, and Aganon, who gave a 5-star again. My rating decreased by 0.6. Thanks, Gideon. Thanks, Gideon. Alright. Where am I going now? Oh, these are places to stay. I see. Oh, so I have to worry... Okay, I see. So I have to worry about lodging as well, because Savy's probably going to be missing, like, I don't know, 80% of the time. Why would I spend 110? Why would I do that on one place? The Babylon. Ultra Luxe Hotel Suite. Why? Why would I do that? I mean, we're going with the cheapest place. Whatever it is, we're going with the cheapest place. Let's go here. You can't reach this destination. Oh, I don't have charge. I have to charge. Dang it. No attendant on duty. 2 stars. Time to sleep at the local 7-Eleven. Honestly, we could... I mean... Oh no, I think this car was supplied to us. But we might as well just sleep in the car for one night. Maybe surf things out. Or maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Yikes. A little low when I didn't know when I'd be able to charge up again. Each bar would set me back about $98. Dollaroos. Capra coin. I don't know. One or the other. A pretty sweet deal, actually. I got a full charge. I feel like my charge goes by very, very quickly. Let's just get a full charge. I sank back into my car. Alright, and with that done, now I can definitely go and sleep. So let's go over here. Okay, extraordinary sleep at a very ordinary price. Hot tub, parking, and continental breakfast. How does that differ from this? Oh, interesting. So this is like a... Oh, and also, this is a Capra capsule as well. Oops, I should have read that. So we don't want to stay here. If we can help it. If we can absolutely help it. This is a regular motel. This is somebody's place. So I'm guessing we might get some more story out of it if we go there. This is another Capra capsule. Okay. And another one. Another one even. Okay. And then what is this? Just the Babylon. Alright, well, with that in mind, I guess... what's the worst that can happen? I can offer you privacy, comfort, green tea, no judgment, and a world-class bed. My brother is a mattress designer. Sure. Today was a stretch to afford Lisa's place. It truly was. But when she showed me my bed, all my concerns melted away. Smart gel foam latex hybrid mattress, anatomical springs, thermo-regulated duvet, silent buckwheat hull pillows. Ooh, that sounds nice. Could this be real? I thanked her profusely. Why red? Why red? Anyway. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I could die too, like Savy, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I thanked her? Can I not do that? I did. Okay, cool. Lisa came back to the room with a mug of green tea for me. Long day? She asked. Do you want to talk? Yeah, honestly, I would love to just not talk for a minute. Yeah, to be honest, my friend went missing. So he did, about Savy, about all of it, and she listened. Every sentence made me feel lighter. Like all of my troubles were bouncing away on thermo-regulated buckwheat springs. Then I slept, clean and dreamless. I woke up the instant the alarm went off. I felt more relaxed or rested. I think I read that sentence wrong. Oh well. I felt like I just scored the winning point and landed the jump and nailed the high note all at once. What a mattress. I got back in the car. I don't know. I've never tried, like, I don't know, the mattresses that, like, conform to your body, or, like, the ones where you can set the cooling, or the heating, or, like, the firmness or the softness, whichever ones, essentially. I've never done those. Oh, I have to click on this. I got back in the car. Okay. I've never tried them, but I imagine they're quite good. So there's gonna be a mattress cult. There's gonna be a mattress cult. It's all just leading back to this one mattress. And we go to the subway underground. It's the final boss, and all we see is just a giant mattress down there. It's just like, oh, it all makes sense now. The memory of what had happened last night was a shadow over everything around me. The desperate text, Savy's smashed phone. I tried to quiet my mind and just feel into my body for a second. It's interesting. They said, so I could have stayed at a Capra capsule, for example, but I'm guessing if I had done that, I would have started the day feeling like super awful about everything. But at the very beginning of the game, they were like, there's no wrong emotion. It's just how intense you're feeling the emotion. But it's like, at the same time, I think it's better to be happy than it is to be angry. At least in this game, because you can face the customers a little bit better. So I felt rested, but a little groggy, like my mind was wrapped in a synth felt blanket. At least my field grid was chilling in the green. This wasn't working. Where the hell was she? This wouldn't be the first time she'd ghosted, but this felt different. And I knew basically nothing about what her life in Los Ojos was like. Savy was headed to a nightclub, but its name? Total mystery. Oh, and she was in some kind of trouble at work, whatever that was. I tried to recall as many details as I could about last night, scribbling in my journal until my hand ached. Maybe I'd seen that symbol on her phone before, after all. I'm gonna guess that it's the symbol of, Radix. I'd rather not have a don't make me drive off the cliff emotion at work. True. True. It wasn't a name, but it was a person to track down and a neighborhood. As long as I met my neocab quota, I could stay on the search without losing my job or leaving LO as a total disaster. Honestly, I just think it's pretty impressive that you're in the green at all. Like, I know talking about it definitely helped, but if I were you, I would be freaking out right now. There's no way I wouldn't feel awful about the situation right now. All right, we need 3 rides. Need to make $35. That's what I spent on rent yesterday. So, all right. So last night, dropped off at 9 p.m. Rich person dorm. Oh yeah, that's right. She was like in the rich area of town. Jace never texted the deets. Yeah, Jace is MIA. We don't know who Jace is. Savvy seemed upset. I kind of fucked up at work. Where? Well, where do you work? Found phone smashed with a weird sticker. Azul's tattoo. Radix. Ah, okay. I see. Savvy, where are you? Last text 2 a.m. Lena, fast as you can. To this location. I see. $35 in rent. True. I guess these are not dollars. I have to remind myself constantly. These are not dollars. But I keep calling them dollars. I guess 35 Capra cash. There it is. Capra cash. Which translates to, like, I don't know, 3,500 a night probably in this dystopian future. All right, cool. Let's find our next person to drive. Where are you going? Carlos Wong. I'll fix what ails you. All right. Or we can talk to just these two today. Ona St. Clair. All things to all people. Let's try Carlos. Driveway blocked. I'll wait for you on the corner instead, thanks. Great. Not doing what a PAX wanted could hurt my star rating, but pulling over in an AV zone would risk a stop from the LOPD. Not to mention a ticket would set me back some serious coin. I couldn't risk the ticket. I couldn't risk losing the star. Okay, so it's gonna be a money management thing. Okay. Okay. I can't risk the star. The star is important. And then I can still get the customer and still mess up this conversation. I couldn't risk losing the star. I pulled right up to the pin, and right inside a clearly marked Capra loading zone. My headlights hit one of their cars, and it froze in that weird too fast AV way, almost like you scared it. Almost like they weren't the thing to actually be afraid of. Oh, there you are. He flashed a grin as soon as he saw me. My stomach flipped. He was kind of handsome. I tried to ignore it, like really handsome. I don't think anything good can come of like flirting with a customer. I don't think anything good can come of that. Game too much like real life. That's the simulation portion of it for sure. I tried to ignore it. I should have been with Savy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Ojos, maybe with a spicy margarita. Now I didn't even know if she was dead or alive. Where was she? What was she thinking right now? Hey, I don't have a voice for you. I don't even know. You look like you're in your early or late 30s. So I don't have a voice for you. Hey, Lena, right? That's me. Carlos, nice to meet you. I caught his eyes in the rearview mirror. He seemed too happy for this time of night. Maybe not happy exactly, more like normal. It was like spotting a rare bird. Sporting. I can so speak. It's so fun to speak. I see you've been doing this a while. Driving a cab? How can you tell? You keep your wrist very straight. RSI? It flares up every now and then. Ah, I see. Do you have it too? Do you always comment on strangers' wrist? Do you have it too? No, but I can spot the signs. So are you a doctor? I take care of folks. There's some good exercises for that wrist you could try. I could send you some videos. You take care of folks, huh? Thanks, not a lot of people seem to care. Yeah, we got good at making our own little bubbles. I'm guessing you folks don't have great insurance? Lots of ice packs and wrist braces. You know how they treat RSI now that you're on the Capra plan, right? They knit this composite weave into the tendons in your wrist. Okay. Wait, I think I understand what you mean. A Capra zoomed in front of me and I felt a twinge below my palm. Like my body was rejecting the very idea of Capra getting into my bones. Like putting pins in a broken leg. I think I'll stick to wrist braces. I mean, based on what you just said, I think you would say this, right? Seems to me like it's more about getting coders back to work more than anything. You just have to adjust the weave every few years with another surgery anyway. Sorry, didn't mean to drag you into a medical lecture. No worries, it's interesting. Glad you think so. Maybe I should start a podcast. Tendon Talk. So I think you're in like physical therapy stuff, maybe? It's just, why were you so vague about it? It's like, yeah, I take care of people. Or bone chatter, bile buddies. Ugh. Bone chatter, blood gab, bod pod, scrub life. Bod pod. Why am I always surprised when I get a nice PAX? So where are you headed? Are you in a hurry tonight? So where are you headed? Well, this guy I know fell off a ladder. Might be a minor injury, might be serious. Whoa, okay. Fancy schmancy equipment. Won't know until I get there. Sounds painful. A ladder fall. That's double... A ladder fall. That's double the bad luck. I don't think now's the time to make jokes. I don't think I should follow up on that. Not another podcaster. Not another one. Sounds painful. From the way he was breathing, it sounded like a bruised rib. I got there eventually. So that's why I'm heading. Do you guys see the flashing? Yeah, I think the flashing is intentional here. There's a flashing a little bit, but that's intentional. Okay, cool. So that's why I'm heading over at 2 in the morning. Oh man, it's really late then. I knew it was night, but I was like, I thought we start work at 8 p.m. or something. But enough about my problems. Looks like you're having a rough night. It always takes me a second after PAX ask me how I'm doing to tell if they actually want to know. It's not off to a great start. I can't complain. I can't complain. I mean, my friend is missing, but I can't complain. Why do people say that? Can't complain. Of course you can. You can to me, at least. The airing of grievances is an art form in my book. Plus, it lowers hypertension. Now, what's wrong? So I was supposed to move in with an old friend, but she didn't show. And now I don't know if she's in trouble, or hurt, or just the worst. Well, where were you supposed to meet her? At first we were going to meet up at some bar, but her boyfriend or whatever never texted me the deets. I might know it. What kind of club? I don't know. I think it might be a bike punk place. Radix? Oh, those folks. I'm stitching one of them up, minimum once a week. Between the car accidents, smashed windows, mosh pits. Oh. Oh, Stanschmanschien. That's gotta be the place. I'll never understand how those bikers mosh to minimal techno. But that's where they do it. Alright, we have a new word to learn. Thank you, Carlos. That's my only lead right now. You're the best. My pleasure. I pulled up to a modest low-rise haloed by the glow of fast food signs. Thank you so much. That was super quick. He flashed another smile at me in the rear view. I hope your friend is okay. Good luck out there. I hope your friend is okay. Me too. All the videos on treating ribs are a little vague. What do you mean? You like your YouTube doctor is like, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. Trust me, I'm certified. I'm certified. I know how to do this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know anything. I don't know the full extent of this future and like what's going on. So maybe healthcare is just way too expensive. Anything health related is just way too expensive that he has to be there and just do it himself. He never said that he was a doctor, just that he takes care of people. Yeah, but the way that he's acting is like, well, I'm doctor adjacent, which is like, I don't know what that means, but sure. But it's possible he could be something else, so. Hey, let me ask you, do you think it's better to be in a compression wrap or run the risk of pneumonia? Wait, videos? You're asking me? You're asking me? Aren't you a doctor? Aren't you a doctor? No, I never use literal Black Blue, what Black Blue just said. No, I never used the word doctor. But look at it this way. I've watched the exact same training videos that doctors do on YouTube. Okay. Relax, I have a pretty good treatment record. Like I said, I help folks. It's like, I just watched the surgery video before your operation. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. It's like, okay. Oh, okay. Could you imagine if a surgeon said that to you, like, as they're putting you under on anesthesia? It's like, oh boy, all right. Now it's time to watch this video, this YouTube tutorial. It's like, wait, what? It's like I said, I help folks. And folks, don't worry about what's hanging on my wall, you know? Anyway, this is me. This is me. This is my life. Great to meet you, Lena. Maybe I'll run into you again. So my nice normal Pax was a nice illegal doctor. Moktor. That's Moktor. That's what he should call that podcast. I guess I shouldn't trust anyone in this city. Well, that seems a little presumptuous. I don't know. Well, maybe... I don't know. If you're reacting this way, maybe healthcare isn't that crazy yet. I hope he at least helped someone tonight. I had to admire him for trying to help people. Maybe he's helping people that can't go to, like, regular facilities. I don't know, like, more black market. I hope he at least helped someone tonight. I stretched my legs and heard something rattle on the floorboard. I reached under my seat. He doctored his diploma. It's like 10 minutes in Photoshop. Oh wait, there's an ad over on the final part. Oh well, we can just wing it here. There's just an iPad. There's just an iPad on the stand in the OR. I know. All of these are just like crazy, insane thoughts. It's just like, okay, well, I don't know how you work or operate, but good luck out there, bud. A bottle of pills. Zero Donald G. Never heard of that. Prescribed by my doctor Pax to one Jonah Johnson. Cool, super legit, extremely legal. Okay, I tossed them out the window. I tossed them into the glove box. Maybe I could return them to Carlos. Maybe I could use them for something. It kind of reminds me of Coffee Talk 2 has the like return items to people mechanic that they added in, which I wouldn't know about because I only played like the first 30 minutes of that game. It was supposed to be a stream game, but the Nintendo Switch 2 has just not happened. So oh joy, oh goody. But one of these days I will play it on stream, and we'll see what that's all about. But it's like, sometimes you can return it to the wrong people or different people, or maybe, I would assume, like, you should keep it a little bit more open. But I don't know, maybe I'll just return it to Carlos. Can't get it on PC? I can. I just don't want to. I already have a copy of the game. It's like, there's so many games on my Switch that's just like, I'm just waiting for the Switch 2. I'll just pour it all over. It'll be fine. It'll be cool. It'll be neat. But it just hasn't happened yet. And I have a Switch Lite, so I can't stream from that. Maybe I could return them to Carlos. 5-star? 5-star? Drum roll, please. Yippee! Thank you for going out of the way to pick me up. Went above and beyond. Thanks. Did I really? Alright, your rating stayed the exact same. I earned 5 coin cash. I earned 5 cash. Okay, available balance is that. Dang, how am I supposed to make money in this game if I'm making so little? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Alright, cool. Oh god. I'd seen LOPD officers on the news before, the cold, black screens where their faces should be. I tried to keep from looking back, from moving around too much. Uh-oh. Don't we have drugs in the car right now? From Carlos? Trust me, officers. These are not my drugs. Just take the stars, Courie. Don't question it. Don't question it. What's the worst that could happen? From looking as suspicious as I felt, seeing one in person rattled my nerves even more. Where was I supposed to look? I need to see your registration, your license and registration. Right, of course. Here you go. I hope you don't keep that in the glove compartment. Here you go. I swiped accept on my phone. My ID flashed onto a screen. I was in the system. It says here, Cactus Flats. It's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm new in town. What's your address, ma'am? I don't have one yet. It's complicated. I don't have one yet. You don't have one yet. I just moved here. I'm trying to get in touch with my friend. We're supposed to be roommates. And they were roommates. So I'll know soon. I just don't right now. Great job, Lena. Not suspicious at all. I mean, I was honest, but you... Do you know why you've been pulled over? 'Cause I'm driving? Do you? I couldn't risk talking back. Ah, shoot. Okay, cool. Expired plates? You made an illegal pickup in a designated Capra zone. Oh, that's it. I see. That sort of thing. For my last pickup? That was on the other side of town. How would he have seen me? I was only there for 10 seconds. It had to be that Capra car that passed by. I didn't realize. Do you work for Capra? I didn't realize. Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry. I like how your first response was to be sassy. It was like, but do you know? Like, what are you here for? That's what I want to know. That's 40. Huh? No. I have no money. Okay, cool. That's 45 cash for the AV zone violation. I see your Capra Cash wallet has the funds. Great, I can withdraw the coins directly. Wait, a fine and they'd hit my Capra Cash account? How could they do that? Okay, I didn't know. Do you work for Capra? That's insane. That can't be legal. Do you work for Capra? If you did, I wasn't going to bring it up. Okay, cool. Okay, I didn't know that. That's insane. That can't be legal. I imagine I can't say this either. No talking back. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay, I didn't know that. You're new in town. Yes, very. So you're probably not aware of friends of the LOPD. I'm not. Wait, what's that? Oh, that was what Gideon was telling me about yesterday. Well, we throw a yearly policeman's ball. It's a great time. Really helps the community. It's an initiative supported by the friends of the LOPD. Why do you even need to pull you over for this? You just put it on your account. True. It's like he knows, like, especially this car is Capra, isn't it? I mean, the company that I'm driving with is not Capra. I'm pretty sure, but the car itself is manufactured or made by Capra. It's like, if I'm already in the system, people know. They know. Anyway. Game is mean. That's the conclusion here. Normally, if you run a stoplight and get a ticket, it just goes on your driving record for you to pay later. Yeah, because they have your license plate, so they know your address. So it's like, I don't know why this is happening. A charitable organization made up of citizens. Like you. Are you serious? I see. That sounds really nice. I see. Would you be interested in making a donation to the police? If this was how things operated in Los Ojos, did I have to play ball? Folks normally donate about 20 cash. I can donate. I can't. I think I'm low. Like, I literally, you took all of my money for the fine. I'm low. I'm low on cash. Understood. Your fine will be automatically deducted from your wallet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that's how I would get a lower fine, is by just donating $20 to you as a bribe? Dang. Well, awesome. Awesome. Great. And the violation will appear on your record unless you contest it in court. Any questions? I couldn't put myself in Capra's pocket. No, understood. No, officer. You know, you really stick out on the road. Neocab. Most people use Capra. I felt his words in the pit in my stomach. Drive safe, Miss Romero. Well, that was very pleasant. Very cool, very fun. I think that's called corruption. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. I guess that explains why he pulled you over. Dang, I can't believe I got bullied. Oh, I didn't read it. All I wanted to do was end a bad day with a good sleep, but thanks to Savy's disappearing act, that wasn't an option. Either way, though, I had to make up for that ticket. I needed the money, so I needed a PAX. Alright, cool. So I have 7 cash. 769. I have 7 cash with me. Are you okay? Are you okay? No, I'm not. You're in the red. You may be feeling anger, fear, or disgust. In the red, your heart rate is elevated and you may have the symptoms of tension such as headaches, jaw clenching, or stomach pains. You're likely to have difficulty focusing and experience forgetfulness and poor judgment. Try to take a deep breath. Try to relax. Try to relax after everything that just happened. Slow breaths and avoid spiraling into negative thinking. Alright. New entry. I am the law. That's a pretty good drawing, though. It's a pretty good drawing of the situation. Alright. Well, I have to fill up my tank. I need to pick somebody up. That's another thing I have to do. But I need to stop over here as well to look for Savy. So... looks like a Judge Dredd. A wannabe. Yikes, a little low. Indeed. Can I get a full charge, I guess? Yeah. Alright, cool. From there, I need money. Okay, this person is going to Liberty Heights. That's very, very good. That means money. You're going to Outer Lands. That also means money, but I think this means more money. So, Fiona Pack. My idea of a good picture is one that's in focus and of a famous person. I pulled up to... Well, actually, Gideon, like, even though Gideon is supposed to be super rich, Gideon paid me only... I think it's based on distance, isn't it? Ah, shoot. It's based on distance, because Gideon only paid me, like, 4 cash. Which is, like, the lowest that I got that day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I pulled up to a gleaming apartment tower that was halfway between a condo and an arcology. I bet the place was full of Capra swag and expensive produce. Wardrobe crisis. Please wait a minute, thanks. I don't mind waiting. I hope she wouldn't take too long. I don't mind waiting. Gave me a chance to think about what was going on. I should have been with Savy by now, drinking to my new life. My new life in Los Ojos, maybe with a nice sour cider. This same line has been repeated again and again, but it's a different drink each time, I think. Oh, which is just, like, interesting. Now I didn't even know if she was dead or alive. Where was she? What's she thinking right now? I'm sorry. Thank you so much for waiting. Alright. Was that the standard look in LO? There's a lot of, like, shiny stuff in your hair. It must have taken her hours. So this is a neocab car, huh? First time not riding Capra, going somewhere special tonight. Yeah, I need to ask you a weird question. I mean, it's like medium weird. If that's okay. Go for it. I could only manage a shrug. Go for it. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, I know what that means. What did I say? Nothing and also everything. God, what was I thinking? I'm a mess. Damn, I should have sensed that she was vulnerable. I was distracted. I wasn't even supposed to be driving anymore tonight. That's not true. You said you needed a customer. I'm sorry. It's been a weird night. No, I'm sorry. I'm being crazy. What if we're in a simulation and the cab is what makes the simulation? So we just step out of the car and then we break free. We've never actually seen ourselves outside the car, so I just cannot cry in this makeup, you know? Do you want to tell me what's wrong? It's a pretty amazing look. Do you want to tell me what's wrong? I'm meeting my boyfriend for the first time. I know it sounds weird, but we're already together. We just haven't met in person. We started vid chatting one day, just for fun, on one of those sites, you know? Sure, been there. Sure. 3 months later, we talk every day, and it feels like we just fit. But he lives in Liberty, the rich place. The rich place, so you're trying to look super duper rich as well? Like, when something happens, he's the first person I want to tell. I actually look forward to staying in on Friday night now. So he flew here to see me in person. Oh, no. Okay, he's not from around here. Which means... time for his first impression of me. So what's his name? Sounds like he's really into you. I guess, for now. It's just a little complicated. When we started vid chatting, I had my filter on because why not? I use it for everything anyway. If the makeup is glowy, will crying make glowy marks too? That is, I could probably ask her that and I'll get a 1-star rating. So, I use it for everything anyway. But then I just never turned it off. So he's never really seen me, you know? I spent hours programming my anti-mesh to match the filter. I barely got any work done, but it looks good, right? It's beautiful. I just nodded. Can I say it's beautiful? Okay, cool. I thought the game was going to be like, I'm too angry. I'm too angry to compliment people. Thanks. I spent a lot of time on it, tested a bunch of versions. I feel like I could write a book on how to design your ideal jawline. How does that work? So, you have like a filter on, essentially? I mean, the metaphor for like modern day now is like plastic surgery, I guess, but like you have a filter on that you can take off at the end of the day, is what you're saying. Huh, okay. What program are you using on your anti-mesh? Or your anti-mesh? Or what is it? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, man. It's been a long day. It looks super custom. It's very custom. It's my DNA. What's an animesh? What's an animesh? Shut up. And then I shut up. And then I decide to shut up. You're not wearing nano foundation? Programmable particles that can take on any pigment. Developed by marine biologists who studied cuttlefish. Basically adaptive camouflage for humans. Science magic. Wait, don't cuttlefish do that to avoid getting eaten? True. Wait, why? Or to avoid being seen by what they want to eat. Yeah, I get it. The symbolism is totally messed up. Well, I'd say yours is more like a cuttlefish, am I right? Alright, maybe you don't need it, though. I mean, I want to say this as well. Let's just go for it, I guess. That was terrible. Amazing. No, you don't need to compliment me. I know it was bad. Oh no, anime. Oh no, we have a weeb. Oh, it's Animesh. Animesh, never mind. Never mind. I've just been on enough dates to know that people look to get when you Can I read? Can I read or my eyes going? I've just been on enough dates to know that look people get when you go in person and they're disappointed, you know? Their face kind of falls and their eyes go a little flat. Oh, I know the feeling. That sounds awful. Oh, I know the feeling. Then they smile too big, act too friendly to cover it up. But you just know right then. It's going nowhere. God, people even do that to you. Your nose to chin ratio is totally perfect. People who know things like... There are people who, like, literally know things. Things like this. And it's like, people who know that, it's just like, how do you walk around with that information? Like, a fact or two is fine. But just how do you know? How do you know? I think it's rough out there for everyone. Well, thanks. Well, thanks. This is where you tell me to, like, just be myself, right? No, I hate when people say that. Well, what do you have to lose? Alright, 5-star. 5-star rating. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? They stare at everyone's face, just magically calculating in their minds. Yeah, right? It's like, how can you tell from one glance? It's like how I used to know the names of fonts everywhere. That's impressive. That's impressive. I don't know if I can, like, look at things and be like, oh, it's this font. I don't know if I can look at people and be like, of course, this ratio, dimension of the face and the eyes and stuff. It's like, of course. Of course. Let me see. No, I hate when people say that. No, I hate how people say that like it's some brilliant solution. Who doesn't want to be someone else every now and then, you know? Exactly. So why meet up now? What's going on with my emotions there, bud? What happened? Ah, well. He's actually moving here. Lucky break with his job. Can you turn on the cab light? Sure thing. She rummaged in her purse and pulled out a packet of wet wipes. I never meant to have a screen boyfriend, you know? She tucked her precision curls behind her ears. Wait, are you going to wipe it off? Nothing wrong with the screen, boyfriend. I mean, are you gonna wipe it off? I'm the on-call sysadmin for 3 different companies, and they ping me 24/7. I sure love coding. That's I sure do love it. Um, I just started looking at the profiles for fun. Sure enough, she started to wipe off the anti-mesh from her face. Are you sure you want to do that? I hid a smile as I watched the digital Fiona melt away. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is for any of this. I hid a smile. Sure. I don't know. It completely goes against what I literally just said to her. But sure. Um a lot of guys are creeps or bots. But Dre is always traveling for work. Otherwise, he'd have been snapped up a long time ago. He's a total 10. I'm a neutral 6, an enhanced 8. She rummaged deeper into her purse. You're way more than a 6. The whole rating thing is just a trap, don't you think? You're way more than a 6. I mean, your bone structure alone, I wouldn't know, and I'm seeing you without the filter. Well, thanks. I like the curl thing with your hair. It's like I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. I try. Oh god. What's wrong? You're going to be okay. No, it's not that. My glow shadow is in the other purse. Oh shit. Shit, I didn't want to go into this barefaced. I just want a fresh start for a few swipes of color. Oh, I see. I'd remembered the little makeup bag I'd thrown into my purse before I set out for LO. That felt like sometime last year. I might have a glow shadow in my purse. Really? My queen. I took an eye off the road to grab it and hand it back to her. Watch out. Like, literally. Watch out. I got it. It's the cutest color, and a little goes a long way. You're gonna love it. Do you like it? It looks great. Do you? I mean, do you? It's technically still kind of a filter. I guess that's true. She chewed her lip. I feel like I'm going back and forth in this conversation of like, yeah, I hate it. Like, just wear the makeup. Just do whatever. And just being like, oh no, be true to yourself. But I don't know what you want. And I feel like I'm ping-ponging like back and forth because I don't know how you feel. She chewed her lip and checked her reflection in the rear view again. You keep the glow shadow, okay? Oh my god, really? Thank you. Thank you. I feel like this is a good omen, you know? People should fall in love with their eyes closed. that's they have the whole series Love is Blind, but is it really? Is it really based on the people at least who come on the show? It's like there are some disasters that come from it, I hear. Do you know who said that? Beyonce. Oscar Wilde is always a safe bet. Beyonce? Close. Andy Warhol. Nice. Oh, there's a bar. Give my best to Dre. Good luck. Good luck. Beyonce, baby. And have fun. Fun. Is that what this all is for? Fiona flashed a devilish smile at me as she walked away, the first real one of the night. I saw she had a little gap in her front teeth. Cute. Aw. Aw. All right, 5 stars, baby. Yeah. All right. She's honest, a little too honest, maybe. She's so nice, like in a real way. I appreciate her for trying to cheer me up. My queen saved my life tonight. Yeah, hell yeah, girl. Okay. Yippee. All right, cool. Now in Liberty Heights. New message from the drug dealer. Hi, Carlos. Hey, not sure if you remember me, Carlos. I do. You're, you were, I mean, obviously Lena likes him, but I like him as well. He's good. Honest? Were we honest? I don't know. I was just kind of like, you don't see them, but I have dialogue choices in my head, and then I just kind of flip-flop around between one or two, and that's just kind of how I live my life. Hey, not sure if you remember me, Carlos. I think we might have made plans to host a medical podcast together. True. Maybe a weird question, but just wondering if I left something in your car on accident. Small bottle of pills. Hey, I don't think so. Why would I lie about this? Yeah, I got them. Ah, amazing. You're a lifesaver. Maybe literally. Yikes, are they that important? Is Jonah Johnson a real name? I don't know if he would really appreciate me being too pushy. But I want to know. Not for me to say. Patient confidentiality. True. Fair. Fair and real and valid. Afraid I have to ask a favor. I'm stuck at the clinic with patients all day. Could you drop the pills here? Sure, we'll be there ASAP. Maybe, not sure if I have the time. I'll be there ASAP. Isn't that a Spider-Man reference? Oh, is it? John Jonah Jameson. JJJ. Maybe, honestly. When you have, like, this is obviously an indie game, and like when you have smaller teams like this, they can just throw in whatever references they want for anything. It's just like, yeah, just put it in. We had a joke going and just put it into the game. That's amazing, thank you. The clinic's nearest south corner of Frontera. I'll drop you a ping. But basically, if you hit the border, you've gone too far. Oh, by the way, noticed yesterday you wear a field grid. Remind me to ask you about that when you get here. Got something you might be interested in. Thanks, maybe I'll swing by. See you soon. Alright, cool. The newspaper guy that hates Spider-Man. Oh, that guy. That guy on the radio in the games. I see. Yeah, probably. Probably then. I just heard, I want pictures of Spider-Man in my head. Oh man, the vocal performances in the games especially is like really ingrained into my psyche of just like this very deranged man who just like absolutely hates Spider-Man. Hates him. It was well after midnight and I'd met my ride quota. Did I? Did I really? I checked my field grid, yellow-green. I had it in me to push for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. I decided to push on. I decided to call it an early night. Decided to push on. Every PAX is a chance to learn about the city and earn some coin. I have no money. Just none. I'm terrified. I can't rent anywhere. Low balance. Ah, shoot. New entry. People should fall in love with their eyes closed. Andy Warhol and Fiona. Aw. Oh, it's you, Liam. Alright, now is really, really bad. Now is really bad for everything. I need to stop by with you, and I would do that tonight, but I don't have any money to stop at any place, I think. And if I think I might legitimately get a game over. Um, but then I also have to worry about my the meter here. Liam is available. Um, we don't have enough stars to talk to you. There's you again. You're a new person. Stella Bunuel. This above all, to thine own self be true. And of course, there's Aganon again. I do really like driving Aganon, but I should probably stop by. I don't know. Let's stop by. Let's stop by. Traditional medicine meeting cutting edge biotherapy. No insurance, no Capra account, no problem. I see. That sort of thing. Oh, look at that. I'm actually outside the car. Why isn't the simulation breaking? I don't understand. I followed Carlos's even Carlos. I followed Carlos's directions to his clinic, a little storefront in Frontera, nothing to look at from the outside. Inside, it was like a wizard's den. So many little cabinets and curiosities. It was nothing like any medical clinic I'd ever seen, which I guess made sense. Now there's the patient I wanted to see today. Hey, nice place you have here. Here are those pills you wanted. I think I've got something you need. That sounded like flirting. Oh, I didn't even do that on purpose. Oh, I was just being friendly. He's a friendly guy, so I mean, you're obviously crushing on him. So you know what? Go for it. Go for it. Should I double down on that? Say something flirty. I gave him the pills. Go for it. I believe in you. But I bet you can find just about anything in these little cabinets of yours. Oh, why is it not loading? I have the pills for you. Thanks. It's been, you don't know, it's been a belief, to have these back. I just being friendly, me for real. It's like, okay, I didn't know we were flirting. That's not how I read this, but okay. I owe you one. Don't mention it. I might have something in mind. You did say something about my field grid? I'll be straight with you. I'm not a believer in those things. Yeah, me neither, but my friend wanted it to keep a track on me or something. I don't know. He does not look happy? Yeah, he didn't look too happy with it. So, I mean, I will drop it. Yeah, it's important to be in touch with your feelings, but that in touch seems like a prescription for anxiety in itself. True! So based, Carlos. Well, I'm anxious now, Carlos. A friend gave it to me. I don't think I could throw it away. I'm not actually sure I still want it. True. Well, hold on. Jobs like yours, I imagine it's stressful. I mean, I know it is. I can see the evidence. That's why I asked you to come by. I've got something that can help you get back in the green. What are you talking about? Something to make me feel happier? Exactly. Okay, and how illegal is it? Is it safe to use? So it's drugs. So it's drugs. Okay, and how illegal is it? Lena. Who do you think you're dealing with? So it's safe to use. So it's drugs. Is it some weird chemical thing? I give up. What is it? So it's drugs. Nope. No need to worry if that's not your thing. Is it safe to use? 100%. Alright. And it's definitely not illegal. I give up. What is it? Well, it's all natural. And it's you, Lena, the neocab driver, taking a couple minutes out of your busy schedule, away from all those packs, all their lives and their issues, just leaving all that at the door. I see. So is this a game mechanic of like whenever you're stressed, you can come here. It'll take up a lot of time, but it can probably help because I'm poor and I'm probably gonna have to go sleep in a Capra pod after this. So, is he asking you out on a date? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. To spend some time with one Carlos Wong, consistently ranked by national magazines as the most chill, least judgmental guy in LO. And who is here and interested in whatever you might have to say. Oh. Oh? Well, maybe he is. I don't know. You charming piece of... I don't think that's going to work. I'm listening. Sure. I'm confused, but you charming son of a gun, sure. Can't argue with results. So we spent almost a full hour. That's something we felt like both... That somehow felt both like 5 minutes and 5 hours at the same time, drinking tea and swapping professional horror stories. Oh, that was it? Really? I mean, Savy did say, like, go get yourself a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a partner. So I guess maybe this is part of it? I don't know if this is, like, the one canon choice that you can make for the game, or if you get multiple choices, and I just somehow ended up here. At least my packs only spilled their guts figuratively. I think he's an okay guy. I don't understand him half the time, but I think he's an okay guy. Who stands an okay chance of ending up in prison. This is true. I want to keep talking, but I think my next appointment's about to kick down the door. You know what it's like with dysentery. I really don't. Try and keep it that way. Hot tip, you know that restaurant down in the Steve Modell village? I'd skip it. Before you go, it's your first time here, so I gotta give you the standard spiel. This place, this clinic, runs on total donations. Small money only. Payments for appointments are optional, always will be. Keeps folks coming in when they need help. True. I mean, it's very... I guess it makes sense. It's like kind of a trust or a faith-based kind of thing where it's like, if you don't... You can... Essentially, I keep getting help from this place. Eventually, I'm gonna start giving back some money, even if I don't need to, if I'm not required to. Because, yeah, of course. Payments for appointments are optional. Always will be. Keeps folks coming in when they need help. Patients who can donate, though, we do ask in a very chill way that they think it over. I know it's awkward, but we ask because we believe what we do here is important. It's just you, right? It's just you, my guy. What do you mean we? If you want to donate, if you don't, that's entirely up to you, and there's no judgment coming from here. I have no money. You have no idea. Wait, was that all an appointment? Did he really only want to see me for an appointment? Oh. Was Carlos just my therapist? A sign on the wall suggested a donation of 20 coin per hour. Isn't that what the cop asked for as well? Honestly, I can't afford it. Honestly, I didn't know this was an appointment. I don't feel comfortable with that. Honestly, I didn't know this was an appointment. Oh, you're right. I didn't make that clear at all, did I? So you just want experience being a therapist. So you just... Okay. Alright. I can see how that would be confusing. That's my bad. That's on me. Talking to someone is definitely a form of medicine, at least from where I sit. and it seemed like it would help you. But honestly, this talk helped me too. So forget about the donation, okay? Don't sweat it. Well, maybe I'll come back then. Don't sweat it. Thanks. This place will always be here for you too, Lena. And so will I. Well, that was awkward, I guess. I mean, I'm happy now, which is good. You're in the green. You may be feeling sympathy, tranquility, or relaxation. In the green, both stress and energy levels are dropping in a positive way. You will likely be more patient, more able to think through difficult decisions, and more introspective. You may feel less interested in meeting new people. Wait, really? You may also feel less interested in meeting new people. Why? And crave comforts such as warmth and familiar foods. I'm thinking that might have a gameplay significance, but I'm not entirely sure. Keep your energy from becoming lethargic by engaging your mind. I'm still broke. All right. Oh, I can still pick people up. Oh, it didn't cost a time slot. I see. It didn't cost a time slot. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, actually, let's go over here. Cuz we're in the area. It'll cost fuel, but it won't cost actual time, which is good. I can't reach most people anyway, I think. Let's just go over here. Hardstyle dance club for all night DJ sets, hypnotic techno, and an inscrutable dress code. Tourists stay away. Well, I'm technically a tourist. Oh well. Oh well. Stange machine was all dramatic haircuts, pounding bass, and scowls. And that was just the outside. The bouncer loomed in front of the door like a boulder. Given my complete lack of a poker face and an outfit that was still more Cactus Flats than Luz Rouge, I didn't look the part. I could pretend I'd left something inside. Maybe I could flirt my way in. Not after last time, I don't think. I could send a few coin their way. I just don't have money. I don't think pretending is gonna work. Let's try money. I took a breath and... Oh, it's you. Hey, bud. Hey, Neocab. It's you. Hello again. You lost? Not exactly. Hey, maybe you can help me? I need to get inside. I'm looking for someone. What? No, how are you? No, hey Azul, nice to see you. Sorry. How are you? Nice to see you. I just really need to get inside. How are you doing, bud? Listen, Azul, I know, I'm just kidding. Jeez. It's actually kind of good to see you. Didn't get to thank you for what you did. No need, you're welcome. I didn't exactly have a choice. No need. We were an accidental flirt, so maybe like after, but he looked uncomfortable by the end, so it was like, and he obviously thought that we were a patient and then he was a therapist. So you know what just never flirt. that's a that's a good way to live. Never flirt. Just live. Just chill. I'm a driver. I drove you. Yeah, because I needed help. You got me where I need to go. Not a lot of drivers would do that. Why not? You got a weird way of looking at drivers. Guess I'm not a lot of drivers. I guess I'm not a lot of drivers. That's a good thing. You ever consider giving it up? This wasn't exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't risk Azul shutting down if I didn't humor them. Sometimes, never, maybe one day. Maybe one day. I recommend it. Huh. Although, I guess it doesn't matter if you want to quit or not. Capra's going to make that decision for you. Don't remind me. I doubt that'll happen. Typical Capra. Don't remind me. I know you hate cars, but it's still my job. It sucks what might happen. Look, obviously I hate them too. But they're just going to... Okay, so at the end of your trip, they were like, hey, drop me off like a time, like blocks away from where I need to go. And I was like, why is everyone so... It's not just anti-Capra, it's anti-car in this universe. And I think it's just because Capra has taken over the car industry at this point. So even though I'm the one driving, people would be like, is that a self-driving car? Are you taking cars now? I think that's what it is. I was like, why are people so... Savy was like this as well. I was like, why are people like this? But I think I understand now. Okay. But they're just gonna take your gig. They took a fucking piece of me. You know that's how I lost my arm, right? I didn't. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, and this was years ago. Guess there's no consequences when you're a megacore. Corporation? Megacorp. I don't know. Even if you're spewing death traps all over the roads. Listen, I'll pass on a lesson. Don't play check-in with those things. They love to talk about their 99.999% safety rating or whatever. Want to know the truth? I wanted to know a truth, but maybe not this one at this moment when I came here because I needed info on my friend. So I need to stay on their good side. Sure. Look at their fucking promos real close. There's an asterisk by the last 9.99%. There usually is for most things. Is it like the commercials? The commercials where it's like this medicine will cure your entire life. Side effects include, X, Y, Z, and the other thing. There used to be a lot of commercials like that. There still kind of are, but they're kind of out of style, I think. Isn't there always? What does it mean? I mean, isn't there always? Correct. That their 99 point whatever rating is only against other AVs on the Capra Mesh network. Their sensors see each other with perfect clarity. Oh, I see. We're the 0.001%. But in the opposite direction. Essentially. But that's the only testing they've ever done as far as we know. So some kid coming home late from study hall crossing in front of a Capra. Just a smudge in its lenses. And a settlement that only covered a quarter of my bills. I felt for Azul. They were a little rough around the edges, but no one deserved that. I'm really sorry that happened. Whatever. But it's why I was so messed up the other night. A lot of bad memories came back. Yeah, you've been screwed over by Capra not once, but twice, directly. So that would suck. I get it. I'm sure you do. But you're probably not here to listen to my life story. I'm really not. I'm actually here for my friend. So why are you here? I need to get inside. I'm looking for a friend. She's gone missing. Her name's Savy, and everything in Azul's expression changed and they stood up straighter. Savy? You know Savy? You know Savy? Where is she? What do you know? Where is she? No, seriously, Neocab, no bullshit. You know Savy? Yes. Why do you think she's in there? I have my reasons. because this is the only Radix club I know. And you're what? Her friend? Business associate? To be honest, that's the main issue I've always had with self-driving cars. They only ever work if everyone on the road also has them. The human element interferes with the AI driving. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Um, yeah, it's like a perfect. It's like the our perfect 100% world in which other other cars are also being driven by AI, and it's like, yeah, but people, people will cross the street, people will live their lives, and it's like, it's so, it's so, it's so awful, I guess. Um, so she's my best friend. Why all the questions? She is my best friend. Can I please just get inside? I just wanted to find her. I need to know that she's safe. Who says she's in trouble? Look, I saw her last night. She seemed pretty worked up about something, said she'd explain it when we met up in an hour or two. When she finally texted me a pin, I race over there and she's gone. But there's her phone smashed on the pavement. Huh. Probably had a temper tantrum or something. Smashed the phone and blew you off. She's intense like that. Was this a game? I mean, yes. But is this a game? Azul was playing devil's advocate with Savy's safety. This is too much even for her. And she would never leave her phone behind. But I figure I could come here because when I get picked, because when I picked the phone up, there was this Radix sticker on it. Yeah, obviously. Why obviously? Because Savy's not just part of Radix. She's the founder. Savy is Radix right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Not the founder, but very central core person to it. If that's the case, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That means that potentially, I don't know, Capra might have gotten angry and taken her out or something like that. This sounds insane. Savy's totally not the Radix type. Or I mean, she wasn't a year ago. I guess anything was possible. I'd seen her reinvent herself more than once. Yeah, well, things change, Neocab. Plus, it's easy to become Queen Radix when your boyfriend is the de facto king. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's, Luca? Or what? I don't know. I forget his name already. Radix is non-hierarchical, but there are no leaders, but it's definitely got cool kids. High school all over again. Oh, that would suck. Who's the boyfriend? Jace. Okay, not Luca, but Jace. I don't know where I got Luca from. You don't know who she's dating? You don't sound like a great best friend. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, right, just go on. We lost touch for a bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so Savy came in with Jace a couple months ago, wrapped around him like a scarf. Suddenly, she's at all the meetings. He's looking at her like she's this manic pixie bike girl. She's got all the bright ideas to take Capra down. It's like, I don't know, classic. Do you think Jace might have done something to her? Do you think Capra might be tracking her? Let's just ask about Jace, I guess. Just to clear stuff. Jace? Fuck no, he wouldn't hurt her. I don't think that's it. But I'll tell you what I do know. What I do think, even. Words. I think it's no fucking surprise she's gotten into hot water. Why not? Can you just get to the point? I mean, true, but why not? Because that's how this shit goes. Savy, listen, I know her. And I know her type. She's smart, she's dynamic, she's pretty, she's charming. She is a dream girl. I mean, everybody's kind of in love with her. This is true. Ask the main character. Everybody wants her time. One night she's with Jace doing political organizing. Next time I see her, she's hanging out with some edgy DJ. Then the other day I'm passing Capra Tower and I see her with this tech bro douchebag. Yeah, the other day. You saw that then. A Cappy shill straight out of Central Casting, wearing a hoodie and everything. And hey, you'll like this, Neocab. She's getting into his car. Is that the last time you saw her? That's actually really important. Why didn't you start with that? Do you know who he was? I only got his first name. Said something like her and her friend Charlie were gonna go talk. But she said friend like, you know. Like, I don't. Like, there was something going on. I don't know. Oh, don't worry about him. He's just a friend. That tone. Ah, I see. Maybe they're actually just friends. I don't know. Main character. Do you have a thing for Savy? I don't know. What, do you? The main character? Yes, absolutely. I told you, I'm her friend. Her friend. But it sounds like you're a little jealous, kind of hung up, interested. Whatever. Point is, I'm trying not to get involved. Seems like a recipe for drama, and that's some shit I don't need. I just need to know if she's okay, so are you going to let me in or not? I assume no? Nah, no can do. Yep. Yep. I didn't think this place had a interior designed anyway. Can I at least go in and ask around? Nah. You did a nice thing for me, Neocab, but I'm not letting you in. Stansmash isn't your scene anyway. Why not? I won't tell them I'm a driver. I'm not going to hang out. I'm going for Savy. I won't tell them I'm a driver. Hey, you see your car over there? Yeah? Well, so did that camera up there. Second you got out, your ass got scanned. Or, well, your face did. There's no way you get in now. Hell, I'll probably have to answer just for talking to you. Is there anything I can do? Well, I need to get in anyway. Is there anything I can do? Do you have any info for me? You should probably just follow the trail of dudes she leaves in her wake. Find someone who gives a shit. You know, I've had it. I mean it. Find someone who'd notice she's missing. Like the guys who follow her around like puppy dogs. Right, so who would that be? Jace, Hot DJ, Capra Charlie. Easier than trying to get any radix to talk to a death dealer. I'm a death dealer now. Fine. Fine. It's been great catching up, Neocab, but I'm on the clock, aren't you? I set my own hours. It's been a real pleasure. You're welcome for all the help, so I have to go find a DJ. Drive safe. I waved and headed back to the road. Follow the dudes. Jace I knew about, but we haven't talked to Jace. And when had Savy not been stringing along by some DJ? There's my alarm. There's my alarm. There's my usual alarm. But hopping into a car with a Capra type, that didn't add up. Charlie, he might be the one she was meeting the night she disappeared at that rich person dorm kinfolk. I didn't exactly have much to go on, but a clue was a clue. All right. Just to confirm. Oh, there's different people available now. Well, there's one person that's different available now. Huh. Okay. I need 5 stars to talk to this person. And I don't have that because Gideon ruined my entire life. All right, cool. All right. Well, with that said, I think now is a good time to end the stream. this was pretty interesting. This was pretty interesting. This was I think the game needed that element of Savvy going missing, because otherwise it would just kind of be, I mean, it would be fun, but it would be hard to find like a through line um in between the game, especially given the length of it, that it's supposed to be relatively short game, where it's like you kind of need to get to the point fast. So I like that Savvy has gone missing. I like that we don't really know a whole lot about her. um I love and hate the addition of like, now I have to worry about rent and like managing my money and all that stuff. I do like that, although this game is not that I don't know, it's not that great. Yeah, there's no save file. It's just one save file, the one save file that you have for the game. So we'll see how that goes. But Gideon, why have you done this to me? But yeah, I guess let me go ahead and look for somebody to raid. If anyone is online tonight. If anyone is online tonight. Um no one is online. Not a single person is online. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Go and be free. Go and be free. Um, Let me go over to ending screen, I guess. To you and to anyone else. Maybe that means there's no wrong answers. Just keep playing until you get everything. Possibly, but I mean, at some point, I will have to run out of money, and if I run out of money, I'm getting a game over for sure. Is my thinking. So I have a suggestion. If you don't have one, go ahead. I don't have anyone right now, so feel free to do so. Let me go over to Twitch as well. Let me pull this up. I think after this, I'm probably gonna probably gonna go sleep. I've been running around all day and I'm tired. I am tired. I can barely speak, I feel like. Um Hey Rouge. Okay. All right. Well, I will go ahead and raid this person then. Let me copy this, make sure I have it. All right, cool. We are set. All right. Well, we're going to go raid this person. Say hi for a little bit. If you are here, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We'll be back next week with give me 1 second. We'll be back with some more 428 Shibuya Scramble, of course. But is next week the week, or is it not? It is not. Okay, so we'll be back with some more of this game and 428 Shibuya Scramble. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.